Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the second part of the Dark Secrets of IPL. Today, I'll be taking you and explaining you certain incidents of IPL, and you can come to your own conclusion. So, as mentioned in the last part, if you seen the first part of this series, the link is there in the description below. The dark secrets of IPL include so many that one wonders if there's anything genuine about these cricket matches, be it betting or sort of maybe drugs or any parties and stuff. So the teams themselves have a master slave-like relationship where, like, sort of billionaires like Nita Ambani, SRK, and Raj Kundra, they buy cricketers, as in Rome, where the kings acquire gladiators for a certain price. So back in time when cricket was considered a gentleman's game, with the test matches with players used to come in white dresses and everything was sort of clean and there was no sort of corruption at that time. So after the IPL was formed, there were various shades of betting, corruption, and sort of parties where booze and drugs were served. So now I'll take you to the case. I'll show you certain videos of the parties. Just hold on. So these are the parties where you have Bollywood stars and cricketers mingling. So you have Harbhajan Singh, Srishant, you have Brett Lee, the Australian cricketer. Then you have cheerleaders, Irfan Pathan, Yuvraj Singh, you have Vivek Oberoi, Yuvraj Singh again, Rohit Sharma, Neeta Ambani, Chris Gayle, Preeti Zinta, Srishant. Katrina Kaif, Kohli. So these are some of the parties. They're dancing. Yeah, Preeti Zinta, Shoaib Akhtar. Yuvraj Singh again. So you see the proximity between the Bollywood and and cricket stars, and they have very close parties. So apparently, even there was an incident in Wankhede, which is a cricket stadium in Bombay, where Shah Rukh apparently had some sort of argument with the security official. So I'll just take you through that. So in the past, in 2012, Shah Rukh Khan allegedly got into a brawl with security personnel and members of the Mumbai Cricket Association (MCA) at the Wankhede Stadium after his team KKR, which is Kolkata Knight Riders, won a match against Mumbai Indians. So the actor had at the time denied fighting with the security staff, claiming that one of the security staff in fact pushed the children who were accompanying him. After which he shouted at him. So there was a social activist. His name was Amit Maru. He moved court against the actor on May 11, 2015, on the basis of the video of the brawl released on the internet. So the court asked the Marine Drive police station to probe the case and file a report. So the court, in the order referring to the statement of the security guard of the stadium, observed he did not know whether the accused, which was Shah Rukh Khan, was under the influence of alcohol or not. The accused did not abuse and manhandle witness Iqbal Sheikh. He also stated that accused did not abuse in filthy language in front of the children. So children had already left the spot of incident before the matter proceeded. So the court held the activist did not submit a mandatory certificate under the IT Act while submitting a CD containing downloaded video of the alleged brawl. So the court also claimed that there's no report recognizing the voice of the accused and hence refused to accept the CD. So I don't know if you're aware of this very famous incident where Shah Rukh Khan apparently got into a fight with the security personnel in Wankhede Stadium. So I'll just take you through that.
Use your language properly. You use your language properly. You use your language properly. Who's saying break me away? I stay here. Good job. They did not talk from any official. Whenever he talks, tell him, shut up. Don't talk to me like that. Wherever you're from, shut up. Don't talk to me like that. Keep quiet. Nobody will speak.
Yeah, friends. So, what do you think? Did he look drunk, or was he just plain angry? Or what are your views on that video? So, anyway, just hold on. Yeah, he sort of looked sort of intoxicated from that picture, in my opinion, and he seemed very angry. So, I mean, I don't know what to make of it. So, anyway, you saw that infamous incident, and there was apparently a person by the name of fake IPL player. So back then, when IPL was getting really famous, a cricket blog was started, which was called a fake IPL player, and the identity of who wrote the blog was pretty unknown at that point of time. So later, it came to be known as Anupam Mukherjee on 18 April 2009. So he initially wrote the blog anonymously. So he was people was like sort of reading all his blogs, and they came to the conclusion that he was a member of the IPL team KKR, which is Kolkata Knight Riders, which is again Shah Rukh Khan's team. And this blog was sort of controversial from the start, giving like unflattering nicknames to players coaches and owners of KKR and other teams. So they were telling like sordid stories and showing most of them in a very negative light. So as the blog rapidly became very popular, it was believed to be of a fringe KKR player who was upset at not being part of the core team. So the blog worsened an already bad season for KKR. So I believe that during that particular season, KKR or the Kolkata Knight Riders, they did not perform well during that particular season when the blog was active. So they lost many of the games, and there were a lot of stories regarding the coach John Buchanan and also Saurav Ganguly. So the 2009 IPL season took place in South Africa, and two KKR players, Akash Chopra and Sanjay Bangar, were sent home to India midway through the tournament. So this fueled speculation that they were suspected of being the person behind the blog. So these two players were suspected behind as the person behind the blog. So the team was also rumored to have banned use of laptop by players. So the management of the team termed the blog as poison pen writing of the dirtiest variety, while denying it could have been written by an actual player. So the blog posted a disclaimer saying all characters appearing in the work, which is the blog, are fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons living or dead is purely coincidental and unintentional. So apparently, the fake IPL player was revealed to be Anupam Mukherjee, and he continues to sort of write a weekly column as a fake IPL player. And after that, he left that column in March 2010. The fake IPL player released a book called The Game Changers in India, which was coinciding with the third season of IPL and loosely based on the contents of his blogs. So this was before he had revealed his identity in August 2010. So the book, which has been positioned as fiction, written anonymously, covers 35 days of the Indian Bollywood League (IBL). The book describes the power plays and machinations that go on behind the scenes of Mega Bucks cricket. The central plot of the book is the chase to unmask a treacherous, anonymous blogger who is upsetting the IPL. And through this story, FIP supposedly exposes cricket's dark underbelly. So, critical reviews of the book were polarized, with some praising it and some others criticizing the book and its purpose. So, the 7 June 2010 issue of the India Today put the Game Changers at number 9 in the list of top 10 national bestsellers. So, again, I wonder if any of these, whatever stories or blog stories he has written, which is the fake IPL player, were true, in fact. Or was he under some pressure, to say it's false? So, remains to be seen whether it's true or false. Now, in 2011, the same guy, the fake IPL player Anupam, started Pitch Invasion, an online radio station that claims to provide live cricket commentary with a twist. So this is what Anupam Mukherjee like sort of did, and then in another incident, which is the IPL season of horrors, like after Shah Rukh Khan's meltdown in Mumbai and the charges of molestation against Royal Challengers Bangalore player, the latest scandal, there was a scandal involving two players who were detained after a rave party in Mumbai. So two IPL players, one of them a foreigner who belongs to Pune Warriors team, were among 100 people detained after a rave party at Hotel Oakwoods in Juhu, at which cocaine and other drugs were used. So this event took place long time back, and the media reported that police sources had declined to identify the players, saying that medical tests were being conducted to establish that the players had themselves used banned drugs. So you see, like players were, certain players were found to be using certain drugs in parties, and that the Telegraph reported that, quoting a Mumbai police source, that the two players were Wayne Parnell and Rahul Sharma. So Wayne Parnell and Rahul Sharma of Pune Warriors were picked up after a bust happened at a rave party in the hotel. So they were detained for questioning. Their blood and urine samples were also taken to test whether to see whether they have consumed any drugs. So they were let off after 2.5 hours. They were called back if they were to be called back if the sample tests positive. And so Rahul Sharma, however, said that while he was present at Oakwood Hotel and he was attending a different party, he said that I went for a birthday party at Oakwood Hotel in Juhu. I just reached there, but nobody was present. I am right now going to my room. He was quoted as saying. So I had been invited to attend a birthday party at the hotel by a friend's friend. The report quoted Sharma as saying, as I went in around 8:45 p.m. at the restaurant, I saw police everywhere. They called me, asked me a few routine questions, took my samples, and let me off. I'm not scared because I've not done anything wrong. Parnell, it noted, was unavailable for comment. So the newspaper also claimed that among who those detained were a celebrity fashion designer, well known for his association with Bollywood, and an NCP leader's relative. In addition, the boyfriend of a Kolkata based actress and a DJ were among those detained, it added. So, following the late night raid, Additional Commissioner of Police Vishwas Nagre Patel said that about 110 grams of cocaine had been seized, along with other popular drugs like ecstasy and charas. Some 58 boys and 38 girls were detained and sent to hospital for blood and urine tests, he added. A case would be registered against those who tested positive for drug use. So media said that like there has been a lot of events like this happening with certain IPL players, and the party is there. So one more thing is like I want to know what are your opinions on Srishant. I think Srishant was sort of singled out by certain players. They didn't like him. Like after the incident where Harbhajan Singh slapped Srishant, and Srishant was sort of an outcast, in my opinion, in the among the other players like Kohli and Dhoni. So. I wonder if Srishant was purposely singled out, and sort of his career came to a they wanted him to get out of cricket. What are your opinions on that? I would like to if you can drop in a comment. So we will continue this sort of series of IPL where we'll sort of do more research and try to bring out certain incidents where IPL players have with the connection between IPL, Bollywood, drugs, and whatnot. So I'll just go to the comments and just see what your comments are. Good evening, man. Yeah, actually, Meena is busy, so she'll be back soon tomorrow. Yeah, women and betting in cricket. IPL was created for these. Yes, KB. Especially exploitation of women, like in terms of cheerleaders and stuff. Hi, Monica. These people looks like they less. Yeah, it's all about greed when it comes to Bollywood and fame. Peace, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Srishan wanted to ally with Bollywood. Some Nachpaliye also said he had done due to his dancing skills. Peace. I just wanted to say, like, I'm not saying that he's not guilty, but why did why was he singled out? Are there any other players who are not equally guilty of these activities? Like, anyone remembers Vicky Boy, the guy from Andhra? He was so good. Yet he had only playlist. Really, the team management. Yeah, there's a lot of favoritism in cricket, similar to Bollywood. Like certain players are sort of picked. You know, so I want folks like I wonder if you've seen Inside Edge. It's a series on Amazon Prime. So it is sort of closely related to the IPL, and there's a lot of it's like a quite an interesting series if you want to see what's sort of what's happening in these sort of behind the scenes in IPL. Handkerchief signal got him into trouble. He was banned after that, I guess. Yeah, he was also caught in betting, I believe. Harbhajan had no regrets after the incident. Yeah. Yeah, so Shahrukh told the security that apparently the security had sort of misbehaved with his daughter or one of the small girls, which accompanied him. So that's why he got angry and sort of had a fight with the security. Yeah, I mean, if IPL is like this, I don't even know what IPL would be like. I mean, yeah, as long as people sort of watch their matches, buy tickets, and sort of empower these players and sport, these kind of things will keep going on. And unless people start seeing other sports other than cricket, like maybe the Olympics, or badminton or hockey, where maybe it's I wouldn't say it would get corrupted at a later stage, but at least like if people sort of diversify their sports interests, I think it would be better. Arbaz was caught and arrested for betting, but be released him. Yeah. Inside Edge was just an impression of what reality is. From Sushant's diaries, we can say it's a very, very deep hole. Indeed, it is. KB, we must boycott all IPL and cricket, as we know these are all set up and pre-decided which side will win for the betting money to go to the powerful lobbies. So why watch exactly? I believe so, Pushpa Dalda. Srishant was egoistic. Yeah, he was very egoistic. But my this thing is like, why single him out? Like, why not? You mean to say that all the other players are quite innocent? You know? Yeah, yeah. I wonder where Parambir Singh is hiding. Who are you talking about, Dia? It is one method of money laundering also. Yeah, betting is, yeah, under the garb of the game of cricket. They fooled us enough. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess people like you should sort of spread awareness, like inform the youth, especially of what all is happening in the IPL, and then people will start getting less interested in the game of cricket. It's all about converting black money into white, yes, and also earn more money by gambling and fool common people. Yeah, wasn't Rajasthan Royals slapped with a 2-year ban for betting, no prizes for guessing Kundra's family involvement here too. I am not surprised. Yeah, I mean, like, uh, somehow in all the nefarious activities, Kundra's name keeps dropping by Monica. I believe Azhar was guilty but acquitted. Same for other players. You mean Azharuddin, right? Mohammad Azharuddin. Yeah, he was also involved in match fixing, if you remember, a long time back. Yes, indeed. Our soldiers are laying their lives in vain. We have traitors right inside and here. Pakistani agent reportedly funded marriage of an ape-like looking cricketer. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yes, Asaruddin, and as usual, whitewashing with biopic movie. Yeah, that's how, what are your thoughts of Mahendra Singh Dhoni? I mean, like, he didn't sort of push for the CBI inquiry of SSR case. And as you know, SSR played the role of Dhoni. Hi, Pratik. Yeah, I mean, like, we were all under the impression that Dhoni is a very nice guy. He's very captain cool and stuff. But really, the reality is something else. As we know now. Yeah, Vishali, we allow these things to happen. Aren't we the fools? Yes, exactly. The mainstream media has sort of fooled us in every possible way. So, thanks to social media that we are finally waking up and, you know, after the unfortunate incident of Sushant Singh Rajput, like, sort of everyone is waking up and that's a good thing. So, but this movement should be, continue and, you should not get demotivated. Yeah, I think he's very minded. Sushant played his role so well that people even forget who the real Dhoni was. Yet he kept mum when Sushant got killed. Yeah, that's what I don't know whether Dhoni was under the threat of the cabal to keep quiet, like many of the Bollywood actresses, like I know like Kriti Saran and stuff. Yeah, Dhoni has companies with Suraj Singh, Sandeep Singh's friend in mortuary. Yes, no one is genuine. All are corrupt. It's scary. Yeah, it's like I mean, there'll be very few people who are sort of honest in any sort of profession. Yeah, absolutely. Both Dhoni and Yuvraj are spoiled brats. Yes, Pushpalata, and I agree. And especially the young cricket players are going to, who just enter the IPL or cricket, they're going to get spoiled with all this money and sort of corruption. That's the sad part, you know. Sachin Tendulkar never had any controversy. Yeah, as of now, no. Hiding truth by fake narratives has been happening since Gandhi's time. Don't we recall his experiments with girls and his weird rules at ashram? But few fools made him follow India same criminals. So when will NCB challenge Priya's bail in Supreme Court? Painful to see her enjoying life. Yeah, it's really sad that the accused, the prime accused, is roaming and enjoying life. That's like hopefully we'll get an update from CBI soon, and hopefully things will settle down fast. I don't know how these people sleep at night. Absolutely. So, Monica, if you remember, like, we showed you the connection of Illuminati with Bollywood with all those symbols and stuff. So, there's, in my opinion, apart from the Dawood connection and everything, there's also an international angle to Bollywood, which may be Illuminati. Harbhajan also a spoiled, uneducated brat. I stopped watching cricket once Sachin retired. Huge respect. His humility and personality speaks a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Jaydev ji had subtle humor. Thanks, Vishali. Yes, yes, I remember that. So, folks, we'll be having soon a session with Sanjit on ghosts part three. So, if you want to invite any of your friends to narrate their experiences with ghosts or spirits, I would call them spirits. Please to join, and like it will be an open session where you can come join and just talk about your personal experience, and I'll inform you on the date. Even I feel like slapping the Judaiya. I'm sure Sushant's spirit throws abuses at her all through every night, and she must be drugging herself to sleep. Absolutely. Meena ma'am, like you said earlier, which cricketer actor marries whom all is decided by underworld. Yeah, especially like with like Virat Kohli married Anushka, right? Everything is sort of conveniently arranged, I would say. and all these sorts of advertisement always goes to Virat Kohli, whether it's like a university. I don't know what Virat Kohli has to do with a certain MBA degree university. It's very funny. Thai has been seeking for Sikh through Milad and endorsing for dog food rules. Her body language clearly speaks. She's been trying to brainwash people with her idiotic acting. Yes. I feel people have started to watch Bollywood and started posting positive comments on their status. I saw people posting positive comments on Shilpa Shetty profile. Is it people doing or PR? Yeah, I think it can be mostly PR people at this point of time. So they invest heavily on Bollywood PR, like on Facebook followers. It'll be say like 100, 200 fake profiles on Twitter, Facebook, and they will all sort of comment and like. So you feel like it's actual people, but it's not. Yeah. Thanks, Weber. Sometimes I wonder, does Dowd arrange all these marriages in Bollywood? Seems a little off, if you ask. So, Monica, I really wonder if Dowd Ibrahim is really alive, or it's just a name, and someone else is sort of in control of all these underworld activities. Yeah, not a single Bollywood bloke spoke against Taliban atrocities recently. Yeah, even Jessica Lal's sister, passed away, and not even one word from the Bollywood community. Sadly, in all this, the actual true artists also will be sidelined. Yeah, whether it's artists, whether it's cricketers, all like I feel there's a sort of favoritism somewhere. How come news, songs, trailers getting millions of views? I'm surprised. See, Pushpalata, like I said, like in YouTube, you can also uh, there's organic way of growing, which is like you get real sort of people viewing your video. Those are the organic views, and then you have the paid views, like which you can pay certain companies to get so many million views, and so people normal people will think that it's actual people who are interested in that video. Yeah, you should see how Bolly PR gets back at you, kick them hard. How can anyone watch Bollywood again? I feel like puking whenever I see them in ads here. You guys should have million views. Yeah, especially Vishali, like like where videos like Janvi Kukreja's mom, or like Gia's mother's interview, they should be getting a million views. Generally, like people around India and the world will be aware of all the I mean the nefarious activities and all the sins committed by Bollywood and the politicians. That lead who played Sabrina Lal role Balan Madam. Oh. We are blessed to be born in especially South India. After watching this Afghan issues, worried about these people. Yeah, like I saw the video where the people are falling from the aeroplane, and I felt very sad, and I was like I could not get sleep yesterday, and sort of very sad for Afghanistan. And I feel that Biden did a great mistake by leaving in Afghanistan. Yeah, exactly. KB. Why CBI taking time to arrest Anil Deshmukh? Sometimes people lose hope in CBI. 1 year is more than ever. I think we should wait and watch Kirtana. That Janvi Kukreja case is similar to an American girl's case called Skylar Reese. She too was betrayed by her friends who stabbed her to death. Oh, okay. I'll just Google Skylar Reese. Thanks, Monica. And one more thing, friends. I don't know why Arnab is not, shying away from. He's not taking up the SSR case or something. He's not even reporting or anything regarding Bollywood. He's not coming hard against Bollywood. I wonder what's the reason. Is there some sort of court case against him or something? Thing happening in the same time. I can understand how these youth can't be arrested years free. Jay, please keep requesting people on the live to keep pressing the like. Helps the YouTube algorithm to push it to more live views. Yeah, yes, Pratik. I've also mentioned it here below, and I really hope people press the like button, and it sort of helps get more views and more exposure to all these relevant topics. Tangam, you remember Bodyline series? No, I think I'll check that. Thanks, Tangam. Vishali Sharma. He had so many cases against him. Who are you talking about? Yes, I'm sorry. I want him to come back and talk. Yeah, yes, Arnab. Oh, you're talking about Arnab. Yes, yes, absolutely. Yes, Vishali. Only Republic and Arnab reports these. I think there's a court restriction that he is using SSR name for TRP or something like that. I heard. Is that so, Jaydev Meenaji? See, apparently there were a lot of Bollywood production houses which, collectively filed some sort of complaint against him, against reporting anything negative about them in the Delhi court, I believe, if I remember correct. So it must be that. Now all the YouTubers are fighting among themselves. Where is the unity? Right. Yeah, it's all. I see a lot of mudslinging among the frontline warriors. No. Arnab for not being bold. Yeah, it's because of the court case, Vishali. So, folks, I'll see you. Meena will be there tomorrow, and it has been a pleasure interacting with all of you people. And we'll have a part 3 for IPL soon, and also with the Go series. So, a good night to all the viewers. Thank you.